Team Violet from Nova Scotia Living. And it's about 4:45 in the morning. Yeah, I hit snooze a couple times, but I needed to. We're about to go for a walk. We're about to go for a walk and get on with our day. So, what's today? Wednesday? Yeah, happy Wednesday. All right, guys, we went for our walk. Oh, she's so exhausted. I had my coffee, I had my vinegar, I emptied the dishwasher. It stinks down here. My husband fell asleep on the couch or something. So when I got up, he was just coming upstairs to bed. But he tried to make a cauliflower crust pizza last night. And he cooked it too long, so the crust got burned, pretty much. As hard as a rock. Stank. Like it wasn't smoking burnt. It still wasn't even warm, but just, you know, the smell of old cauliflower or broccoli. Nasty. I opened the porch door, I opened the window in the kitchen, and I was going to spray Febreze, but then I'm just like, I don't want to spray that on top of stank right now, so I'm just airing out the kitchen. Yeah, I feel bad because he had grated cheese, he had some pepperoni cut up. He must have really wanted, and like a homemade cauliflower crust pizza. He had never made one before. So I don't know whether he tried it again and succeeded another time, but there was one crust on my stovetop that was no more. I even put it in the compost and put the compost outside because it was stinking. Jeepers. So yeah, it smells like I don't know. It smells like a compost bin. Jeepers. Anyways, my hands are still quite sore. If you watched my last video, I just got done reading all my comments, and I just have to say from really the bottom of my heart, thank you so much. I was so on the fence whether to show you my ridiculous laundry room, and I'm just like, I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it. And so many of you were so encouraging and understanding and self-proclaimed you have a place like that in your home too. So I am not alone. I have a whole bunch of brothers and sisters that are in the same boat as me. We're on, we're just on different paths, but we're all, different lives, but we all have those areas in our home. So thank you so much, for all the encouraging words and the votes of support. And, yeah. I got other areas to do, but that was my absolute worst room downstairs. I do plan on doing the porch. I was going to do that today, but I'm thinking, oh my goodness, today is Wednesday. I was thinking of doing a tea party with the kids for Easter, and there's no school on Friday because it's Good Friday. I need to finish cleaning down here. I'm going to show you what happens when you declutter things in your home and my massive, messy laundry room. There's places I put things, well, the dining room table pretty much is full of crap, of stuff that needs to go through and goes to different areas. So I want to get my dining room clean today, because if we're going to have a tea party this weekend, and I was watching different ideas for Easter treats, like so many fancy fun looking Easter treat videos. I would like to make a couple of different ones like I did for the strawberry social. I do have Rice Krispies or crispy rice and marshmallows. I could do that and dip them in white chocolate and sprinkle them with Easter sprinkles. What's another one? Oh, there was different ones I'd like to do too. So if I tackle the dining room today, I can work on maybe making some treats, or task Mally for making some treats because she likes that sort of thing. But anyways, I'm going to show you my dining room. I have not done exercises today. That's where I started off. My hands are still very sore. It took a day and a little bit of a morning to do that room. I used a lot of cleaners and washed my hands a million times. And long story short, my hands are sore. I have eczema. My skin cracks. I have a glove on. I don't want to swing kettlebells or lift any big weights. So I'm just taking a couple of days off, and I really want to get back onto my schedule of that. I'm just healing my hands because they're sore paws. They really are. They really are. And I don't want to risk holding on to a kettlebell or a weight and they pop and open again because it really hurts like hell. It does. So if you're wondering why I'm not huffing and puffing and saying, oh, I just did this and that. No, I'm not. I just sat here and drank my coffee and read my comments and healing my hands. So anyways, I'll show you the dining room. Just bringing my coffee cup out, but I got to add to the dishwasher. Oh, yeah, see the door's open and the other door. I don't have the outer door open because I don't want any raccoons or bears to come in, but oh, here it is. First of all, the towel racks. A lot of the stuff, it's like those CDs I found. There's my water tank. My husband's ties. He had a meeting yesterday and the day before, like Zoom meeting. Soul Train Christmas. These are CDs I found cleaning. Disney Icon Holiday. Anne Murray Christmas. Christmas Swing. Kendrick Lamar, that's a good album. Gnarls Barkley. And these ones were on top of the fridge. The Raffi, the Smashy Pumpkins, Luther Vandross, and Queen Latifah. Yeah, that's from the top of the fridge when I did that. These are my other flip-flops I got yesterday, if you've seen that video. I'm going to pack those away. Jacket, bus driver. The bus driver gave the kids all a little chocolate bunny. That one's for Evie. Even sent one for Evie. When I was cleaning my laundry room, I'll show you. Here's an old card from Medea she made when she was little. It's a great big piece of Bristol board. I love you, Mom. And this is the stuff I crack from Medea. I love you, Mommy, and I hope you like my card. I could get y'all grape colored mushrooms. Sorry. Yeah. I forget how old she was when she made this. Gum crack. That's a running joke between us because when she was little, I used to have her hair in braids like Messiah's. Anyway, she got a piece of gum stuck right in the middle of her gum, like her braids, like the line in her braids. So I called it the gum crack. I would be lost without you. Sugar is sweet, violets are blue. I love me and I love you. From Dea. Mother. M is for most. You are most important to me. O is for one. You are one of a kind. T is for thoughtful. You always were to me. H is for hilarious. You are really, really funny. E is for exquisite. You always look pretty. R is for responsible. You always do things right. You are pretty funny, happy, different, and I love you. Oh, happy Mother's Day. I love you. Super Mummy attacks the dirty dishes. Super Mummy cleans up the unclean rooms. She fights the dirty clothes and kicks the kitchen clean. She scrubs the windows and she punches the bathroom spotless. I love my Super Mummy. Your smile is like 1,000 pretty doves flying in the sky. From Day. Super Mummy. Super Mummy cleans the messy bedrooms and she fights the dirty dishes. She scrubs the... Oh, that's the... Oh. Yeah, that's the same as that. Dear Mummy, thank you for everything you do. You cook, you clean, you give me hugs when I'm sad. Thank you for what you do in the family. I just want to let you know I am happy that I have you as a mummy. I love you. Day. Oh, this is from Marquise. Mummy, I love you so much, and I love your smile a lot. Hugs and kisses. See, my dad made this when she was maybe like, I don't know, Misha's age. So Maze would have just been little. So she probably wrote that for me. But that was hidden behind my medicine cabinet. And I love it. I love it. And I really think this is cool. I think Medea did this when she was just little. It's just on a piece of cardboard. But I really like that. I do. I'm going to hang that up somewheres. I really like that. Oh, I found a couple more. I know, I'm showing you my mess, but Superstar Christmas Ultimate Hip Hop 4 CD, the greatest hip hop collection. Wonder if they're all still in here. I'll have to put that out in the van and rock when I go to town. And yeah. Anyways, the iron, all this stuff. This is what I want to do. I want to have a clear table, and I don't want to just shift that stuff to another hidden spot. I want to deal with it. So, yeah. Eventually, I want to get into my teacup cabinet over there. Whether I'll do that today or not, I don't know. But, yeah, this is going to be my task. And since doing my laundry room, it doesn't seem that bad. It doesn't seem that hard. But it's something I procrastinate about. That clock does not have batteries in it. That's another painting Mally did. But I can say my light shade's clean. Wonder if it'll start wiggling again. Anyways, I'll be back in a little bit. Guys, I'm getting the table cleared off. There's those little pads I'm going to bring up to the girls. That was from when I was cleaning the bathroom. Some stuff, let me turn you around. It's easier to hold you. All right. So yeah, that didn't take long. I'm not done, of course. CDs, the Holy Bible, this was my sister's, and some pictures, old pictures. Old report cards. I don't know. Like, I keep all that stuff. I don't know if I should or not. I'm not going to throw it out because I can't throw it out now. But, yeah, like that card from Medea. This is the newspaper. One of the newspapers. I have the other ones. When the lockdown just went into place last year, how they were trying to do homeschooling, their lessons would come out in a newspaper. And I'm just like, oh, that's kind of different. I mean, new. I thought, historically, if the kids want to look back, they probably never will, but anyways, that's my twisted mind, keeping everything I don't need to keep. But anyways, that's there. I am keeping this. This stuff is for it's one of my husband's computers. I'll bring it up. He can plug it in upstairs. But here is a bunch of paperwork. This is what I'm procrastinating about, because I got to get my taxes together, our taxes together. After I get this table cleared off, I'm going to go through that mofo, and I don't want to, but I'm going to. And then there's some stuff over there. But this is the stuff I'm really... I don't want to, but I'm going to. But I don't want to. And Misha was playing with her little prayer box yesterday. When I go to wake her up and her paint, I'll bring that up to her room. So, yeah, there is a couple things I put on out here, which I'm not going to leave here. But my dad's neighbor, Marlene, she knits. And she sent out all these beautiful mittens, all handmade. But I don't need any mittens right now. I put them out here. I'm going to put them in the porch, even though my porch is a mess. But I plan on doing my porch. Just probably not today. Because I want to change out any old mittens with new mittens. And I'll probably put these for next season. There's a whole bunch of them. Yeah, she sends them out. She did that last year too. And I'm just like, I'll take them for sure. They're awesome. And I love them. But anyways, they don't need to be on my dining room table. Here's another picture. I think Mally did this one when she was little. I mean, she's only 12 now, but she was little. I really like this one too. And one of Maze's little French books he's got to put in his book bag, or I'll put in his book bag. And out here, I don't know if I showed you. Oh, look at this beautiful room. There's a couple of things I'm going to throw in the wash. Here's a little basket. I'm just putting random tools in. I do have a toolbox, but Mally has it in her room. But there's some screwdrivers, a hammer, a tape measure, and some pliers. Just because a girl needs some tools in the house too. Oh, yes. Oh, I was just starting to clear a bit of that off. Here's some pictures. Messiah's very good at drawing. Here's one. She has some, I find these good, but she has some real stunning. She can draw hands and eyes, you know. Some of that most hardest things to draw, she can do a fantastic job. But here's some of her pictures. And I found this is going to be for Misha. I think I got it at Christmas time, but I'll put it in her Easter basket. She loves math. She's only in grade 3, but she can do this easy peasy. Oh, well, it's 6:37. I'm going to go get the kids up in a few minutes, but I'm just going to try to work on this for 5 minutes. Oh, maybe 10 minutes. This is that paperwork stuff. God. But once I get this over, the rest will be easy peasy. She's right under there. Alright, I really need to go up and get the kids. But I went through this box. I need to dump everything out of here and wipe it out. There's tacks and electrical tape. Yeah, a bunch of crap. But this, some of it's old, like 2015. Seriously. Ridiculous. But I got a lot of income tax stuff, so that's good. Alright. Kid time. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. We're outside waiting for the bus. I just brought out the stinky old compost. Could you guys smell anything funny this morning? Leave my compost bin alone. But it's chilly out today. Maze has more of a spring jacket on. I told Messiah she can try on her old one when she comes home. I forgot about that, but it's supposed to go up, I think Google said up to 16 today, which is going to be really warm. So you probably will just need your sweater at lunchtime if you go outside. But
Oh, I don't wear anything under my hoodies. I just wear.
oh, okay. All right. Do you have your mask?
Yeah.
Okay. Okie doke. Yeah, she's going to tear that leash apart eventually.
Gallop.
Galloping. Beauty.
Galloping.
Yeah. Oh, look, there's some little flowers growing beside that tree. Do you see that?
Yeah. No, I don't see it.
Right over. See those little white things?
Yeah, that's what I gave you.
Oh, those were the ones you picked, did you? Well, don't pick any more because I think they need to grow up a little more.
There.
Oh, okay.
There was a bunch over there.
Yeah. And on the other side of it, too. You got some rocks in your pocket?
Yeah.
Violet's sniffing around.
I mean, spurts are growing too.
What is?
Spurts.
Sprouts are growing? Oh, the flowers and stuff, yeah.
I don't like the normal basic flowers. I like the new ones that grew, like the pink one that was there last year. That just grew naturally.
Yeah. All right. Oh, there. All right, the kids just left on the bus. I'm going to go in and give Mally a shake. Oh, I got to bring my compost bucket in. And I'll try to work on that table a little bit while Mally's getting ready. Oh. And then we're going to go to town, so I'll be back. All right, I used Clorox wipes. Wipe the inside of this. Got rid of a bunch of stuff, but I used one of Mom's jars. There was a lot of suggestions of what to use these jars for, but one of them is going to be for tags. Oh, I need to make room on my phone. But here's a picture of Medea when she was in grade primary, so Maze's age. Don't they look a lot alike when they're little? And yeah, age 5, Medea, grade P. Oh, there. Looks a lot like Maze. That's my eldest. All right, guys, I've been busy a bit. I was taking room off my phone, that's why I couldn't bring you along, but I'm using this Ninja Turtle file folder for income tax receipts and forms and papers and stuff. I brought out a basket of laundry. What else did I do? Oh, I sorted over there some. I put some important things and works that you guys will know about in about a month or so. Important paperwork. It's up on top of the fridge in a special folder. So I'm getting stuff done. Mally's down. She's just getting herself together. And then we're going to head to town. Maybe listen to some hip-hop jams. Hip-hop? Okay. Anyways. Oh yeah, and I wanted to show you this. I had ordered this a long time ago. I was more interested in, again, my crazy prepping supplies. I am not an aggressive person, but I wanted to get a knife that has an icebreaker or a window breaker on it. But it's one of these cool ones. Like that. I got it from Wish. I think it was like 20 bucks. It's not like a heavy duty whatever. This is something that I'm not going to let the kids play with. But I like how it has a window breaker and I can look like a badass maybe. Just kidding. But anyways, that was lost amongst the mail of stuff I had been procrastinating about. I will put this somewhere safe, and whenever I want to play, I don't know, a 60s greaser, I'll have that. Oh, and this box is all those papers that were all over the floor. I put it in a box because if we have a fire today, out back, burning boxes, I'm throwing that whole MFR right on top of it. Alright, I've mentioned Medea and Marquise and Mally and Messiah. Here's Misha. She's a storyteller and she makes little homemade books is what she does. I just found one she did earlier this year, The Detective. The detective went to work one day and on the way there he saw a person that was in a garbage can. The person in the garbage can was eating a hot dog. The detective has to know what type of hot dog it was. See the little hot dog he's holding? Mally's trying to put the leash on Violet. The type of hot dog it was a normal hot dog. The end. Well, of course it was a normal hot dog. Anyways, cute. She didn't write the year on it, but I'm going to put 2021. Just, if I keep it for years to come, I'll know when it was made. Alright guys, we're heading out the door. It's like 7 after 8. I give the keys to Mally. And her and Violet go out and start the van up for me while I round up the rest, whatever I need. So, oh, Violet's driving. Good. I don't feel like driving. You driving? Are you driving? Alright, say hi, Evie. Evie. Oh, I can see your ear hole. Thanks for showing me. Oh, there's a little worm in there peeking out, smiling at me. Say hi to these guys, you wiener. Oh, anyways, we're at the Tim Hortons drive-thru. And the line could be better. Could be worse, but it could be better. So we're gonna go in there. It's 8:30 right on the nose. Then I'll spin into Superstore real quick. It's not gonna be 8:32. Well, our clock is 2 minutes off, I guess. I can't help that I live with a bunch of slow pokes. Anyways, I'll be back. Oh, and I just want to show you where Violet is. She's right in between the two seats. Yeah. Okay, I'm going into Superstore. My glasses are fogging up. Those guys are just having their coffees, and I'll be right back out. Alright guys, well we dropped Mally off, dropped Evie off. There's Violet. And I went to the dollar store. I ran into my cousin, who works at Superstore, Lisa, and I asked if they have a food bank box at Superstore. She said yes, but this place on the way out, this used to be the old Frenchie's building when I was little. There's a free pantry for people if you take what you need and leave what you can. Oh my lord, that's great. Anyways, I have that stuff when I cleaned out my laundry room. I'm gonna drop it off here, so yeah. There, I stuffed it in, even that laundry fabric softener. There's toothpaste and canned goods and pasta and cereal and sauces and peanut butter. This is fantastic. So, that's, I would have brought it to the food bank, but this is just as good. Alright friends, I'm home. It is 9:37 and I'll show you what I got in town. So at the dollar store, I got Mally's iced tea. I bought 2 things of little Easter napkins. I'm thinking we might have a tea party Easter. So we'll use some of those. I bought some Easter paper plates. I know I can use real plates, but I thought those will be cute. And little plates to go along with it. I got Violet a Frisbee for Easter. I keep meaning to get one. And yeah, it was $1.50. So I'll put that in her Easter basket. And I bought these little cottontails. They had the same thing at Christmas time, only they were snowballs, but they're bubble gum. And yeah, we'll have little Peter Cottontail bubble gums. I got Maze a hat that can go with his Easter basket. And then at Superstore, I bought a bunch of corn on the cob. Yes, I did. Corn on the cob's expensive. One of these is usual $5.49 now. I think they used to be $4.99, but they've gone up. So I cut them in half, and it's still kind of pricey for what it is, but the kids love this, and they'll eat it today, and I'll put one in their lunch tomorrow if there's leftovers, which there probably will be, because there's a lot. I got 2 things of chicken. I'm going to cook this today. I don't know if there's a bone in here. Yeah, bone-in chicken breast and chicken thighs, 50% off. The lady that was just before me in the meat section, she bought like a whole whack of this chicken. She had like, I don't know, 6 or 8 packs, and these were the last 2, so I got them. I got some organic baby carrots. The kids love these. It's good for a snack. These were 5 for $5. The kids will get these in their baskets. And I just got some more garbage bags. So not a big haul today, but I got some stuff. I'll put that stuff away so the kids don't see it, because it's always, even just like napkins and plates and tablecloths, it's a surprise to the kids, right? Like it really makes a regular, well, I don't mean a regular Easter, but you know what I mean? Those little touches really make a day, I think. I think they do. So anyways, I'm going to put this away, and I'm going to sit down a minute because I need to. Oh, I was just trying to think what I can make with that chicken, and this was in my pantry yesterday. I have 2 jars of it, Caribbean curry. So I'll make a pot of rice, and then they can have some Caribbean curry chicken to go on top of it, and corn on the cob. Alright guys, well, I rinsed that chicken. I'm going to cut it up a bit. Are you okay? I put some oil in this pan. I just read the directions on the jar. Brown the chicken and then put the sauce in and simmer it for 30 minutes or until the chicken's cooked through. So that's what I'm going to do. Anyways, what are you hacking about? She just had a bunch of water. Well, the chicken thighs I'm just going to kind of cut in half. And that way it's not going to be so big. Not that the chicken thighs are big anyways, but this is a chicken breast. I'm thinking I'm going to try to cut it off the bone as best as I can. We'll see. I'm listening to my audiobook on the way home. What we're listening to now is Decluttering at the Speed of Life. I think she has a YouTube channel, but it came up as a suggestion when oh, for goodness sakes, Violet, are you all right? When I was done that self-discipline one, because I looked up decluttering and minimalism. I'm never going to be a minimalist, but she's right in front of you trying to sniff up at the table. You leave that tripod alone. Anyways, that's what I'm listening to now. And I just find when I listen to like-minded, like I'm in the decluttering mode right now, it just keeps me going. I'm only an hour into it or something. It's like 6 hours. But that's what I'm listening to right now. She's gone out there with my husband now. He's working today, but he just came down to get a coffee. Oh, gosh. Try to get as much off as I can. There. Not very good at that. There. Do you want some more water? Did you drink all your water? Oh, I see some water in there. Let me get through these thighs first. They're easier. So it's only early in the morning to be making supper, but I like to make it early. Oh, she's going for it. Just hold on a second, guys. All right. Let me get this glove back on. Now she doesn't want. I just put fresh water in. I mean, that was fresh this morning, but it's nice to have nice cold water. But anyways, yeah, I like to make supper early. And that way I can just either reheat it or they can stick it in the microwave or whatever. Because by the time they get home from school, they're ravenous. And I just like to have stuff ready. And like those carrots are a good example. If they're hungry 7 o'clock tonight, they'll eat carrots. They like carrots. And they're outgrowing having to dip it into ranch or something. They'll just eat straight up carrots. So I'm digging that. Nice breast. I didn't realize it was a thing of breasts. I thought they were both thighs, but when I went to scan it, I'm like, oh, one of them's a breast. Just pull it off. Well, that works. I should have did that with the other ones. There, I looked at the carb count on that. It's like 15 grams of carbs for half a cup. So I don't think I'll be having any of this. If I do, it would just be a little bit, and I probably would want more than a little bit, so I probably won't have any. Because if I can't have a lot, I don't want any. I'm that kind of a person. Probably do this in 2 pans, but I don't want to dirty another pan, so I'm doing it all in 1 pan. There. Perfect. Right, I'm going to get that on the stove in a second. I'm not going to start cooking it yet because I want to shuck those corn on the cobs and put them in Harriet. I'm not going to cook those right away. My husband's sneezing. He's the loudest sneezer in the world. Anyways, I'll be right back. All right, friends. Let's get this corn on the cob shucked. If the kids were home, I'd get them to do this because they like to do this, but I want to do it and get it over with. Then I'll go finish, then I'll sit down and actually have a rest because I didn't do that. I couldn't do that when this was staring me up in the face. Come on. There. This is my compost bin. I thought I'd shuck it and put it, I had to line it again because I emptied it this morning. So I'll try not to get all those threads all over the place. I'll rinse this corn and then fill the pot back up with water. Now if I only had 1 or 2 of these things of corn on the cob, I'd snap these cobs in half. Just so there'd be more, but there's plenty. Shucking these aren't nearly as hard as shucking whole covered corn on the cobs. Not that that's hard to do, but you don't have to untwist it and all that stuff. And then these packages can go in the recycle because they're plastic. But I took every one that they had there because it's not very often that gets on sale. Maybe 1 or 2 packs occasionally, but I was like, oh, my babies will be happy tonight. They'll be some happy. So, yeah, just cleaning off that table. I'm getting my income tax stuff. I don't know when the cutoff is. I forget. The end of April. Maybe the end of March. Today's the last day of March, for goodness sakes. But the past few years, I'm never on time doing my taxes. Luckily, I haven't had to owe anything. So, I'm not penalized, but... Oh, my arms. But I need to call the pharmacy to get a yearly receipt. I need to double check all the appointments Misha and Maze have had, like dentist appointments. I think Mally might have had an appointment too. I don't know, in the city. And you can claim the mileage and your lunch. And any fee, like when Misha went up, she had a $100 sedation fee. And I know she had 3 appointments. I think 2 of the appointments were this year though, so they won't be on this year, like 2020 income tax. They'll be on next year's. But oh, I need to be more on the ball. But maybe I will be after all of this foolishness. They had more stuff there, 50% off. I just nothing that I needed. And most of the time I only buy stuff that is perishable, like stuff that I can use. I can freeze it or cook it. I don't buy a whole lot of other stuff. I bought those baby wipes yesterday. You've seen that video, which I haven't even edited and uploaded yet, but it will be. Maybe I'll do that when I sit down, because that's kind of relaxing for me when I can do it when the kids are not here interrupting. And it's supposed to be warm today. I actually wore my new flip-flops to town today. Oh, Harriet's going to be full. Harriet's my big pot, if you don't know. She's going to be full. I could, if I needed, if I had more, I'd use my big stock pot, but don't need that today. Yeah, no matter what you do, there's always little threads, silky strings, hair that gets on your table. And even after you wipe it, you find 1 or 2. It's like the pine needles after you vacuum 3 or 4 times. You still find pine needles after Christmas. I do anyways. So, there. Do your kids like corn on the cob? I mean, some of your kids might be grown and out, but my kids really like vegetables and fruits, and I'm really fortunate that way because not all kids do. But were your kids like that? My pickiest eater lately has been Misha. She never used to be that picky, but she is these days. Maize sometimes, but the other ones, they'll eat just about everything I make. Oh. Last one. Supposed to throw that into the pot. There. Done. Like dinner almost will be. So I'm going to rinse those corn on the cobs and fill them up with fresh water. And I'll turn those on before the kids get home because they don't take long to cook. And they'll have corn on the cob in their lunch tomorrow and for supper tonight. So yeah, and they'll even eat corn on the cob as a snack, like it's whatever. So I'll be back. All right, there's the chicken. It's 10:09 in the morning. Let's make some supper together, huh? So there's oil in here. Looks like a lot of oil. It wasn't that much, but. And the corn on the cob. But I'm not cooking that now. So I'll get you set up and we'll do this. All right, friends. Well, I turned it on. It's not doing anything yet, but it will. It will. I don't know if I should season this because that's sauce. Will have lots of seasoning. And the kids all like curry. Cooking sauce. Ingredients. Oh, that's French. Oh, there's English. Chickpeas, red peppers, canola oil, sugar, tomato paste, milk, cream, vegetable, something, salt, modified cornstarch, curry powder, spices, salt, dried garlic, dried red pepper, garlic spices, lactic acid, yeast extract, potassium sorbate, graham flour, onion powder, garlic powder, and xanthan gum, which, yeah. Yeah. Oh, gosh. Oh, that did it. It smells good. It smells good. So if I find there's too much liquid in that chicken, I'll dump some of it out before I put this in. Yeah, it smells good. Ooh, yeah, I don't think I've ever made this before. I've made stuff similar to this, but whatever. I'm sure they'll eat it. I'm not worried about that. But I fried up some of those greens yesterday. If you've seen that video, maybe they'll have some of that with it. Or there's some leftover salad. Because I forgot the salad when I made those hamburgers. Some of them had salad later, but there's still salad left. So once this is done, this is the hardest thing. Not that it's hard. Then supper will be taken care of. And I'll still have the rest of my day to get other stuff done. The dishwasher's going now. I think I got to take stuff out of the dryer. But I need to leave it. I need to leave it, Tracy. Leave it. But anyways, I'll bring you back when this starts browning and I'll show you what it looks like. So, yeah. All right, my husband was in here talking while I was doing this. I would have to take out a few pieces at a time just so I'd have more room. But this isn't cooked, but it's browned. I'm going to put it back in the pan. I'll set you guys up and we'll add the sauce to it. All right. There. Sizzle, sizzle. Burner shut off. I'm going to turn it back on now and put it between a 6 and a 7. And I'm putting both jars in. I don't know if I'm supposed to cover this. Return all chicken skin side up. Well, mine doesn't have skin. Add entire contents. Bring to a gentle simmer. Cook for 30 minutes. Yeah, I guess we don't cover it. But yeah, it has whole chickpeas in here, I can see. Okay. And there was lots of bits left on the bottom of the pan, so that'll add flavor. Flavor. Turn it up a little bit just so it starts to bubble, and then I'll turn it down. I want to make sure it's all coated. I don't know if this is spicy or not, but most of my kids like spice anyways. And I need to make a pot of rice, which I'll probably do ahead of time too. I should have did that while I was doing this chicken. I'll move that over to the wood fire. Not that we have a fire going today, but just so it's out of the way, and I'll boil some basmati rice. 2 cups of rice, 3 cups of water, bring to a boil, add a blob of butter, and whatever spices you want to add, and then put a lid on it, take the pot off to heat, leave the lid on for at least 20 minutes, and it's done. Easy peasy. That's the rice I always make. It's our favorite. But my husband thinks like, how many carbs are in that? I said, well, it's 15, I told you, 15 grams of carbs per half a cup. But if you subtract the fiber, it's only 11 grams. So I said, you can have a little bit, but not a whole bunch. So I think we have some cauliflower rice up there. So he could have some with some cauliflower rice and a little bit of the chicken sauce, perhaps. I might have a little mugful maybe, because I love myself some curry. And I could have made this more keto style, but I wanted to use up those jars. Use up some of my stuff. A lot of you guys had a idea to, I'll turn this down now, set a gentle simmer. Oh, that's not gentle, but it will be. To take off buying groceries for a week and just eating what we have here to use up some of our stuff. And I might try and do that sometime, but one mountain at a time, because I like to go. I guess I have a shopping addiction. I don't buy a whole bunch of garbage, but I love deal hunting, and it's stuff like this. Those sauces were 50% off. This chicken was 50% off. The corn was 50% off. And no doubt the rice was probably 50% off too. So the salad that they're going to have is 50% off. At least it's not buying purses or shoes. Not that, you know, people that buy that stuff, and if they use it, it's all good, but I would never use that. So I use 50% off food that I can feed my family. But yes, you are right. It's a good way to rotate a pantry, some shelves and stuff. I have meat in the freezer. I need to do another freezer meal marathon sometime soon, but right now I'm on my cleaning decluttering kick. So this is just slowly bubbling now. Put the timer on for 30 minutes, that's what it says, or until chicken is cooked through. And this doesn't have a bone in it, it doesn't have skin on it. It's not going to take that long. It'll probably be done in a half hour, because it was maybe 50% cooked already before I even put the sauce on it. So anyways, when the timer goes off, I'll bring you back and we'll check that. So I'll be back. Oh, just before I go, I'll show you up close. So I just have it on like medium, and it's not enough to fry it, but I need to stop fiddling with it and just let it slowly simmer. Hands off, Tracy, hands off. All right, I got that, well, yesterday's vlog exporting. And there's still 11 minutes on this. So I'm just going to move it around. This is the first time I've moved it around since I left it. So anyways, it's probably almost done. But I'm going to go check that laundry now. And yeah, I'll keep you posted. I know you want to know what my laundry situation is. All right, well, I haven't checked yet, but my laundry room is still ship shape, except there's where the mop and bucket is. So, yeah, beautiful, beautiful. Oh, it's a beautiful sight. All right, 5 minutes left. I'm gonna do it for the full 30 just because. Didn't I tell you? The rice was 50% off. Regular $17.99. Yep. And I'm doing double, well, not double. Well, yeah, double a single recipe because my kids love rice. So I did 4 cups of rice. It's going to be 6 cups of water, which I have right here. And I could use broth or something, but and then just turn it on high. Wait for it till it's good and bubbling. Then I'll drop some butter in and put the lid on and take it off the heat and leave it, and that'll be done. And then we can just scoop some of this on top of a bowl of rice. Or if they want it on the side too, they could do that, just because they like just plain white rice. Just plain, which that's good too, but I like a little spice in my life. So anyways, I just wanted to show you. All right. All done. All done. And it smells really good. I should taste a little bit of the sauce just to see if it's spicy or not. I really have no idea. It's kind of oily too, but I did dump out the majority of it. There's a little bit there. Well, I'm glad I didn't season the chicken because it has a power punch of flavor, but it's not too hot. It has a little kick. Now, that's me. But, yeah, I don't find it spicy, really. So that's good. Delicious. Alright, that rice finally came up to bubble. Put some butter in there. Just give it a good stir around. And you can throw spices up in here, but I'm just going to make it plain. And that and that off the heat. And just leave it. And that's it. And I didn't add any salt to this. This is salted butter. Well, that's French, but salted butter. So now I'm going to put this in a container. All right, the rice is doing its thing. I put the pan of chicken in the oven just for it to cool down. It's carbonated water time. I did take out laundry from the dryer, and I could be folding that. Didn't I just do this yesterday? I did, but a lot of that is towels I took off the drying rack too. So anyways, I'm gonna have my water and just kick back. It's only 11:15, so yeah, we're good. My husband's up in a meeting. Then I'm gonna, after this, I'll do that laundry. I'll sweep and wipe down the baseboards and the floor and things like that out there. I don't think I'm gonna do my teacup cabinet I want to do that as a separate video because I have boxes of teapots and teacups up in the attic. I'd like to take them all down and do them all at the same time because there's some beauties I have that could probably go to somebody else that would use them more. I use my teacups, but I don't need 200 teacups. You know what I mean? I might need 175. Maybe. I might need 15 teapots instead of 25. We'll see. But I'm just working on like the stuff you can see, like the stuff that's taking up workable space. The stuff you have to walk around or step over or things like that. And then deep cleaning what I can see and get to. I'll deep clean that china cabinet. My little built-in, super old, beautiful. I couldn't ask for a better teacup holder cabinet, but I'm not going to do that today. But we'll do everything else. All right, friends. I need to keep working. But yeah, let's just see. So I cleared this off. It's not been wiped or anything yet. Same with the table. These are like stuck on. Probably scrape it off maybe. But I just got rid of a couple boxes here. One was a washboard. Yes, I ordered an old-fashioned washboard because I wanted one and I got one. And it's in my laundry room. I'll show you after. And one was just an empty box. So that I threw the boxes out on the back deck because we'll burn them up. This is that addition book for Misha. I got to put away. That's a pair of boxing gloves and mats because, believe it or not, my husband and I used to go to boxing together, and I actually split his lip one time years ago. It was all in good fun. I wasn't mad, but it just happened. I nailed him. Anyways, and this is that stinking GD Hot Wheels track May's got for Christmas. He brings it out occasionally. But I so wish we never, it's humongous and there's no place to leave it. And I have to try to hook it up and disconnect it. And Maze is there trying to help me, but it's so hard. But I can't give it away or get rid of it right now because occasionally he does play with it. But not nearly as much as I think he should if I keep it. But anyways, we've only had it a few months, but I don't want it here in the dining room. So I'll figure out what to do with that now. This is a poinsettia I got from Dad. Or, well, Santa left it for me at Dad's house. But that's funny because that's Dad's printing. I'm trying to keep alive. I do not have a green thumb. I wish I did. But it's still alive. It's not that boisterous, but it is alive. These are some of Misha's rocks. She loves rocks and paints rocks. I have a whole bunch out in the kitchen. This one looks like an egg. And here's a bird, Eastern bird book, field guide. That used to be Mom's. Anyways, oh, look at that. Look at that. Yeah, I'm trying. Anyways, I gotta clean this off. Gotta clean. What do you guys sent that butterfly? Here is like a little candle holder Mom got up north when she worked up in the Arctic in one of her adventures. Let's see. Focus. It's two Inuit people. Pewter, I think? I don't know. But anyways, I had that up there in a little box. One of the kids painted. I like these kind of boxes. Oh, it's upside down. Is it upside down? No. And what is in here? It's one of those little Christmas ones. Just painted. What is that? A nickel and Le Chateau. Oh, I brought that back from France. We went to Le Chateau. It's like it's a chateau. But yeah. Anyways, that's what's here. So I need to pull up this blind wash the window real good, take out this stuff, at least so I can sweep and get all the baseboards. There's my drying racks. Yes, Evie, when he was little, I mean, he's still only little, pulled this off. I still have the pieces, but anyways, this is old wallpaper, I'm assuming. I have no idea, but this house is super old. I love every inch of it. But anyways, and over here, there's a box of baby wipes. What is in this? Oh, that's those creams from yesterday. I broke my friggin' nail. Look at that. Ugh. That I need to divide between the two bathrooms. And that's my little magic cubby. And marbles I picked up off the floor. I don't want to lose me marbles, so I need to wash those. And a lantern Medea gave me. And yeah. Anyways, I want to get rid of this stuff for now so I can get a good baseboard, sweep, vacuum, wipe down, all that jazz. And over here, this is where we keep our, I was going to say oven board, ironing board, and a little table. I have my Lavoie air filter on it, and the 2 little TV trays, and the iron. So, yeah. Well, I just finished that blind and I got a message from Mally. I need to go get her from school. Oh, and I was just getting on a roll again, but what you gonna do? So since I'm picking her up, I might stop into the Big W and see if I can pick up a couple of more Easter things and she can sit in the van. Yes, I know you're there, Bush. And she can just sit in the van. Violet's with me, of course. She comes everywheres with me. For the most part. Anyways, we'll go get our baby Gaby. And I'll have to finish that dining room after. But at least, you know, for the most part, it's cleared. It's just not cleaned. It's not filthy, but it's not polished. You know what I'm saying. So, I'll be back. We made it. I just called the office. And they're going to send Mally down, so we'll see. And I would like to stop to the Big W. I haven't been there in a long time. And I don't really have time to do that in the morning when I come into town. So, we'll see. We'll see. So, anyways, I'll be back. Oh, who's that? Violet recognizes her right off the bat. There she is! Alright guys, I'm at the Big W. Mally's in the van with Violet. And the store seems super busy. I'm used to going to stores when they first open, so there's hardly anybody. Oh, it's windy. Alright guys, it's 1:40. Just got home. I stopped to the superstore. My husband wanted me to stop and get some low carb tortillas, which there's not really any such thing that I could find. This is the lowest carb one I could find. And it is carbohydrates 22 grams per flatbread. But if you take off the fiber, you take 7 grams off of that. So that's the lowest one. See, he does keto a little different than me. I do it more strict in this sense, but since his blunder with the cauliflower crust pizza, he wants some pizza, so he's going to make a pita pizza. But I also got 2 of these cake mixes, rainbow ones. Thought we'll make them for Easter, or the kids can do that, just because it has little sprinkles in it. And yeah. Anyways, I need to plug you guys in because my battery's almost dead. What? Rainbow, yeah. This is where we left off. I did finish that blind, but my phone is just about dead, so I gotta plug you guys in. And I'll just continue on working and show you it after you charge up a bit. All right, I just swept the floor. I was gonna mop it, but I don't think I have time to do that because the kids will be home. And I wanted to give it a good go over. I might do that tomorrow since I have the other rooms all cleaned. I mean, I'll have to do my general tidy tomorrow out here. And I still got laundry to do. I would do all the wood tomorrow, but at least I swept it. I'll put this stuff down off the table and give the table another wipe, which I did. So yeah, oh, and I got to wipe this table off, but I did move it and sweep under it, so that's something. All right, friends, wipe the table off. Wipe this table off, wiped under the table too, like the legs. This table I think was in the house when we moved in. I put that Hot Wheels thing back there just because I don't know where to put it right now. And I wiped the outside of the china cabinet, like the wood part. I also wiped the windowsill. I didn't do that blind. Again, I can't do that right now. It's going to take a lot of work. I will do it, but not today because the kids will be home in about a half hour. I wiped this. It doesn't look clean, but it's chip paint. This is very old, very old. And that's my doorway to Wonderland or Narnia or wherever I want to go. So anyways, that's all wiped, and like the little ledge here doesn't look like it is, but it is wiped. So Mally made me a coffee. I'm gonna go sit down and have a coffee. What are you panting for? My hot stuff? Perhaps? Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna have a coffee. And just to show you, it's 2:15. I just turned the corn on the cob on. It's gonna take a while to come up. And I didn't even look at the rice. Look at that. Just look at it. Let me get a fork. Well, the pot's still pretty warm, to be honest. I gotta switch hands. Perfect. Yeah, perfect. Alright, Violet has her sexy halter top on. We're just coming out to wait for the school bus. Gesundheit. Yeah, it's a little breezy today, but it's not too cold now. And the sun is out, but it's cloudy too, so it's just playing peekaboo, isn't it? I'm gonna plunk my arse down here on the table. And we'll wait for the bus. Can't wait for her to try a Frisbee. She's never had one here before. I don't know whether she had one before, but I think she'd like it. Oh, I thought I seen some purple flowers somewhere around here. Yeah, purple flowers over here. You guys will know what they are. Hopefully you can hear me. What? She's looking at me like, look at all the leaves that got stuck in our flower beds. Whoever lived here before was Mrs. Green Thumb, because there's flowers all over this property. What are those? They're pretty. Violet, come here. Violet, don't you even think about it. Don't you even think about it, sister. Oh, I think I hear the bus. I gotta hold her. Oh, look who's here, Violet. Come here, look. Come on. Who's that? Oh. Come here. Come on.
Wait, is her feet muddy?
No, our feet aren't muddy.
Let me see how dirty. Oh wait, actually no, it's not dirty. It's not really gonna show.
Yeah, but
Wait, no way.
there. How was school, Bub? Where did you get that mask? Whoops.
His teacher gave it to him.
Oh. Did she give everybody a mask?
Yeah.
Gotta pick up that Kleenex, Bub.
It's probably from Easter.
Oh.
I got a
Violet.
Violet. Violet.
We just came out, so I don't think she's had a pee yet.
No. They gave us these. They gave us these.
Who? The teacher?
Yeah. It busted open.
Oh. Oh, for goodness sakes. Violet! Oh, that little monster. She's full of beans and wieners, Maze. Beans and wieners. Or should I say piss and vinegar? Nope. Alright guys, here is Messiah's plate. A bunch of salad, some curry chicken and rice, and a corn on the cob. Mally already got some curry and rice, and so did Marquise. So I'm just trying to gently divide it up because there will be no leftovers, I'm sure of it. Right, this is Misha's plate. She doesn't want any salad right now, but she said she might have some after. She just wanted the curry chicken and corn. Now they're all asking if there's leftovers, if they can have it, and trying to call dibs. I said there's not gonna be any leftovers. But there, that's her grub. Well, I'm hungry, so I'm having some greens. Maze's leftover hamburger patty, I just peeled the bun off. Some no sugar added ketchup and mustard and a green drink, and I'm gonna have a big old salad after this. Maze, by the by, is the first one done. He wants some of that Jell-O Mally whipped up yesterday. Misha's eating her Jell-O with the straw. A Jell-O vacuum, she says. Alright guys, well, I'm just upstairs. I unloaded my phone. This video is long enough. I'm going to end it now because I want to start a fresh one tomorrow because I got plans for tomorrow. I plan on getting up real early, doing a trampoline workout at least, doing my regular morning tidy, doing the wood floors, all that stuff before the kids go to school. That's what I'm going to try. Oh, here comes one of the kids. But yeah, this video has been on long enough. Oh, I gotta wait a sec. Oh, while I was in town today and stopped at the Big W, I picked up some stuff, but I couldn't say that while Mally was there. Like, she waited out in the van, so I'll probably show you that stuff tomorrow. Got some candies and a couple of little prezzies, and when I go to the DS tomorrow, I'd like to get there a little bit earlier than usual because I want to pick up a couple things for the big girls. Like, none of these guys play with very many toys, but I'll get some supplies for them, like art supplies and stuff. And that's the cheapest place in town to get it. But anyways, yeah, I didn't get everything done in the dining room that I wanted to today, but sometimes that's just the way life goes. But it feels good that it's emptied, and I can almost hear an echo in there. You walk in there and it's just smooth and lots of room. I like that feeling. I like that all through my house. So one day, one bite at a time, right? Alright guys, so I'm going to say peace, love, and happiness today and every single day. Please like, share, and subscribe if you so choose, but if not, that's okay too. I still love you. I still want all the happiness in the world for each and every one of you out there. I certainly do. I really, really honest and truly do. Yes, I do. So, oh, I am tired. I could go to sleep right now, but if I go to sleep now, it's only almost 6 o'clock. I'll wake up at 12 o'clock and be up all night. And then my plan for tomorrow goes to hell in a handbasket. So I need to keep pushing. I do need to pack lunches and turn the dishwasher on. But I do have the kitchen cleaned up, so it's not too shabby. Alright guys, with that I'm going to say have a good night, or have a good morning, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye! Boink.